let's hurry.
Let's go. We're on.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening and welcome to What's New. Tonight we're going to have a fashion. Is it going to be a fashion show?
Sort of.
Kind of a fashion show and an opening of a new business. So if you have any questions, you feel free to call us and we'll be glad to answer them for you. Or if you have a program you want to see on the TV and we haven't had them yet, just give us a call and we'll see what we can do. And now I'll turn it over to Iris.
Okay, tonight we have, again, which we're always happy to have, we have Sarah Drost and Holly Hoover is out in the hallway. I think she's taking care of the girls. So
You're supposed to be in here for this.
you can, if you want to say a little bit about your business, what made you open it, and et cetera, Sarah, and then
Well,
Holly can
basically,
join in too.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know which camera I'm supposed to be looking at.
Just for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if people had seen our previous episode, they would know that Holly and I had been working together creating an original line of prom dresses. And we had been working for about a year and a half out of her basement. And we pretty much just outgrew the basement this year. We purchased some dresses from stores that were going out of business, or there was a woman retiring, or there was a store that just stopped selling prom. So we bought all their inventory. So then we now have over 1,000 new gowns. So we went ahead and rented a space. We are located at 545 Rozier. We named our shop Rally Formals. And in the front part, that's where we have all our retail, where we can, that's where the new dresses are for sale. Then Holly has her business in the back. She has Holly Hoover Couture in the back of the store.
And I do tailoring and alterations and just pretty much whatever anybody needs. So
anybody's got clothes that don't fit them,
we
they
bring
can
them
bring
right
to Holly.
in.
That's
And
right.
have them right in town.
That's right. Conveniently located right behind Klein's Pharmacy.
Yes.
Right next to the chiropractor?
Yes, we're between the dentist, Dr. Hoover, and the chiropractor, Dr. Tischer. We're right between them.
Well, that's a good location.
Great.
I hope so. Yeah.
I stopped by the ribbon cutting and I was amazed at all the
Thank you.
farmers.
Thank you for coming by.
And I know who did your sign. So.
That's right. You too.
Think it might have been your son,
Yeah, my
maybe.
son.
He did a wonderful job.
It looks good. That's
right,
we
you
got
did.
prizes that we give away to our prizes.
And you won a prize?
First prize.
She did.
Whoa.
She did.
Cool.
I was a 10th customer. I mean, 10th, yeah, 10th.
Yeah, 10th in
Every
that
10th
day.
customer won a prize that
Oh,
day.
how
So
cool.
she got the first one.
Rhonda ended up.
So Nancy won a prize.
Yes,
Yay,
that's
Nancy. Okay, you want to tell us a little bit about why
Well,
you
we-
did it and a little bit about
You know, we just kind of, I mean, I don't know, we like dealing with the girls and the fashion, and I think that this is probably someplace where we were both going to end up anyway. It was just kind of luck that we ended up together, so.
We both have very creative personalities, and we like each other. We work well together, and
That's 90%.
yeah, and we're good
It is,
at bouncing.
isn't it?
It's good to bounce ideas off of each other. She knows how to do the stuff that I have in my head, so that it's a good combination in that respect.
So if anybody wanted to donate, like formals that they have at home that their kids have not used anymore,
We do have a
Yes.
small section of used formals right now. I think we've got about 40 used gowns that we don't do consignment. People ask us
Right.
that frequently. We do not do consignment. We're not, we don't want to be known as a resale shop. But
Right.
people have, okay, like you said, sometimes people just give us stuff and they're like, do what you want with it. So if it's in good condition, we will, we'll go ahead and we put it on the floor, and we've got about 40 used gowns right now that we're selling, and we share proceeds with a local charity, and whoever buys the first used gown of the month or something, we let them help pick the charity, and this for August. It's the animal shelter.
But you can take those gowns and redo them and.
Some,
Comfort.
yeah.
Yeah.
If
A
there's
lot of
like sometimes we'll get one where the top might be beautiful, but the skirt is just dirty and damaged. So we'll, we can use the top and mix it with something else.
Trying to repurpose things
Yes,
if we
it's.
can.
I like to call it upcycling.
Yes.
You know?
And
We're
that's
just
a
making
good
it
thing
better.
because it doesn't end up in a rag bag or.
Yeah,
trash or-
and we wanted to
landfill.
mention that, like, we try to stay pretty affordable for, we know that, it's,
Right.
times are hard right
Yes.
now, and so
Yeah.
Holly, initially, like, she told me, don't price anything over $300, because we want to, I spoke to women last year. I did a lot of surveying and things last year when we were just thinking about this kind of thing. And, women, I talked to women who had spent $700 on their daughter's prom dress, and I was like, that's more than my wedding dress cost. And so some of the gowns we have are actually about close to half the price of the manufacturer retail, suggested retail price. But, we feel like it's fair for the gown, and we have other gowns that, might have flaws on them that they might be as low as, $40 or.
And you also do one of a kind?
We do have our collection of one-of-a-kind dresses that nobody else is going to have. And plus, I'm really picky about anything we have in the store. I will not have a duplicate of that
Right.
dress in the store. If we have duplicates, we will keep them in back. And then if people want them for like bridesmaids, we can let them have them for that. But we are not going to put more than one dress out on the floor that matches, because who wants to?
Run
You
into
know,
somebody at the prom
exactly,
with your dress on.
exactly. And we carry sizes 0 to 32.
Yes.
So we have a pretty good range right now, and we're hoping to get even more than 32. We're looking into different companies
Yes,
online
we
that
want
sell.
different, bigger sizes, and tiny sizes, something so, we've got tons of
Good
12s and
variety.
14s. but,
Yeah.
we want to make sure we have things on the other end.
If anyone needs like a 10 to 16, well, 10 to 14 especially,
Right.
I will give you a good deal.
Yes.
Because we've got so
You are
many.
overstocked.
We are overstocked. 10 to 14s, we've just we got more than we know what to do with.
Yes.
You need to wear one of those to
I
your
did.
job. Wouldn't that be
We
cool?
tried one this afternoon.
She did. She was wearing one this afternoon. It was beautiful.
I just love it. It's more for my age, it was
But then
more-
you get the other sizes, and somebody that has a daughter getting married, they want to get a mother's.
Yes,
dress.
and we
Yes,
do. We
that would be good.
although most of our stock is geared towards like teen formals, like prom, pageant, homecoming. We do have a little bit of everything. We've got some that are mother of the
good.
bride. We've got some that are really just like I would just wear them out, like a little black dress kind of deal. Like they're just cute little dresses you could wear them anywhere.
And we're local.
Yes, all your tax your tax dollars will stay local, not for
Right.
now.
And you'll be
Yes,
helping your local economy.
Right.
We hope.
And it's very good when
You don't
go
have to use
shop
gas
in-
to drive too
right.
far.
So you save more.
That's what we like to think.
Oh, and a lot of times maybe girls come in and the dress isn't in their size and we can size it down,
Yeah. That's what's great about having Holly right there in the
Lots
back
of different
if
stuff.
they try something on. And we had a girl come in that was a size 4 and she bought a size 12 dress, and
Yes.
Holly's got it. It fits her beautifully.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
That's
She's
quite
already done.
quite a difference. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's good to have
That's a big jump in
seamstress.
It is. That's a big.
Yeah,
That's a big
very
change.
big.
It is,
Yeah.
but it can be done.
Yeah.
So,
Holly makes it
anyway,
work.
we just don't want to make them bigger. That's
That's hard. That's a little bit harder.
really
That's
tough.
That's hard.
Nothing to put in there, right?
Yeah.
That's
So,
hard to
You
do.
don't have add-ons, huh?
Yes.
Well, sometimes we can.
off
Sometimes
the
if
bottom.
we have 2 dresses that happen to have the same fabric, you can,
Yes.
use that. But it's more work.
Yes. So, just depends.
Yeah.
So you've been open now formally for a week or 2
Well,
weeks
we
now?
opened August 3rd was our
Oh, okay.
soft opening, or maybe I'm looking at your calendar. Maybe it was
3 weeks or 4 weeks?
yeah. But we had our ribbon cutting on the 10th.
Mhm.
Or no, it was July 3rd that we had our soft opening.
I didn't think we were open
It flies, and I've still got inventory. I'm not finished tagging and
Right,
putting on the
right.
floor, so
We're s-
it's
that early. We're still putting stuff up.
a
And
lot of
this
work.
is a little off business, but you're in a play too also, aren't you, this
Yes,
weekend?
this Saturday at the Linden House.
Let's see.
Are you going?
Yes, I am, I'm going.
That sounds interesting, and
Yeah.
Faye is in it.
Yes,
I know.
she's hilarious. They are wonderful, both of them. The cast is hilarious. It's a funny play. I don't know how familiar, people probably don't go out and read Moliere very often. But it's a funny play. We have a good time doing it. And
I'm looking forward
Now,
to
that's a
seeing
little
it.
off the beaten path, but
Thanks, Iris.
Throw that in.
Throw that in,
Yeah.
sure. Go to the Bolduc. What time does it start? 6:30?
6:30. It starts at 6:30.
Saturday?
It's at the Linden House.
Saturday
isn't it?
evening. Yeah. So it's technically across the
Oh,
street from
it's
the
across the
Bolduc.
street from the Bolduc.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's where the
They've
big
set up a
tent is?
tent. Yes, it's under
Oh,
the
okay,
tent.
they put up a tent on it?
Big
Oh,
tent.
okay.
Oh,
Big
yes, I
tent.
saw that in the yard.
And we'll be performing the play again on September 15th for the foundation dinner.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So we'll be there again. But
What
that
is
one's
the name?
I'm sorry. Yeah, the name of the show is The Imaginary Invalid. It's about a hypochondriac who's trying to marry his daughter off to a doctor.
That'll be cute.
And I play the daughter.
That's getting married off. to the
Although I'll
doctor.
let you know, the girl that plays my little sister told me, you should be the stepmom. I was like, I said, don't ever say that to anyone.
Shaming.
I hope they're not watching. I just looked at her and I said, don't ever say that to anybody.
Oh.
Okay, now you brought some nice looking little ladies with
We
you.
did bring some girls.
We did.
Are they all fixed?
Is
I'm
everybody
not sure
ready?
they are.
Okay. Holly's gonna make sure they're fitted
Okay.
properly, and then we can put
And
them
do
on
you have anything
camera.
else more to say about your business or what you're doing?
Okay.
What days are you
Girls are ready.
That's a good one. We are closed Sundays and Mondays. Tuesdays and Thursdays we're open 10 to 6. Wednesdays we're open 11 to 8, except for tonight because we're here. And then Fridays and Saturdays we're open 10 to 5.
So there's lots of shopping time for after school.
That's what we're hoping so. Like I'm realizing now that the schools have band practices on Wednesday night. But kind of what we did was when the sign that has the hours on it, we bought from a shop of the woman who was retiring, and we're like, well, we'll just keep her hours. They worked for her for 22 years. So we just kind of left them on there. But, I'm hoping that'll offer some extra time after school. And then on Saturdays, of course, that's a busy shopping day for any retail place. I've worked several years in retail in different areas, and you're always busy on Saturdays. And Holly has been very busy with her alterations. She's got people
That
coming
is
in
great.
all the time. Yeah, it's awesome.
That's good, because there's a
And
lot
then-
of people that look for someone to alter their clothes, you know.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
and my hope is that they'll walk through the store when they go back to her area and be like, "Ooh, this is nice,
Yes.
and come back for something else too.
Of course. So are you
Are we
ready,
ready
Holly?
for some girls?
I think so. Do you want to bring them up where we had them last time, right in front of
Didn't
the?
we have them right?
Right
We
in
had
front
them
of the
right in front of
chairs.
the right in front of that first row.
It's okay, come on.
Don't be
It's
scared.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, one at a time.
There we go. Okay. And you can tell us a little bit about the dress and the price and
And who's modeling it?
who's modeling
That's
it.
right.
Have
We
a-
wanted to thank our lovely models,
I know.
Macy, Nikki, and Morgan. Sorry, she was the original too.
Yes.
Morgan.
She hooked us up today, didn't she?
She did, yes. Thank you. We owe you.
So we're going to show 3 different sets of dresses.
Yeah, we wanted to show just a little bit of variety of what we have. And these are kind of the short, more party, homecoming style dresses.
And these
They're
are,
very different in styles.
we actually have one used dress in this one.
We do, the middle one is one from our used stash.
Oh, okay.
That's
So-
when you just,
Nikki was just too small to fit in any of the new ones. But we found a used one that fit.
If you want to have them like one by one, turn around and
Sure.
talk a little bit about the dress or whatever.
Like the price range.
We've got
of it.
sequins and beads, we love that. Love rhinestones, anything shiny or splashy. This one's got like a tiny little high-low hem, but it's mostly,
It's the bubble,
yeah.
kind of a bubble
kind
with a
bubble,
ruffle.
Right. This one could go up a little bit. And then we've got, go ahead and turn. We've got sexy back in the black.
That one's got a little, I don't know how much you could see on camera, but it's got a little bit sparkly detail on the skirt, on the hemlines.
Turn around. That's nice little. I like this little ruffle.
I love the
back.
hem on
That's a
that
cute
one.
little
That's
dress.
cute.
Yeah, very
So,
nice. It looks blue on the screen, but actually it's purple.
It's more purple in,
Right,
in
very,
real life.
in the real world,
In
yeah.
the real world.
Iridescent.
So does
Yes.
that mean if it looks like it's blue on television and it's really purple, we really look better, right?
Probably,
I like that.
I do too. I like that.
Go have them change out?
yeah.
Yeah, if you want
Those
to.
are very
If you
good.
want to let one of them change, you come out and then keep them rotating, that'll work too, whichever way you want to do it.
Whoever's ready first, I guess.
Okay.
So while the girls are getting ready, we've got the Fourth Friday Art Walk on the 24th.
This Friday.
So there's a lot of places that are having really neat things. Jean Reesovers is down at the Bodak House, Fourth Wall, or Four Walls,
Fourth wall gallery.
Fourth Wall has Jean's and Julie Steindl, and Diane Wilson and Lulu Cameron's
Yeah.
work. And Main Street had, 221 has Karen Kuhlberg and Bev Baker's works. Bev does watercolor and acoustic, and so does Karen, and they're very nice. That acoustic work I really think is cool.
Yeah.
That's what Julie does also.
Yeah.
And
They're
let's see,
beautiful.
where else? The Hayloft Gallery has a show with the ones that set up the Hayloft Gallery, that take care of it. James Wooldridge, Paul Cameron, Anita Alsop, and who's the fourth one? Oh,
I don't know how you remember all this.
Oh, I'll think about it in a minute.
Don't look at me.
Uh-oh. And Mary Ann's work is at Barnwood and Bedpost
Yeah.
on the retail side, and the Art Guild's things are on the other side. And then Mary
That's a
Pura.
big show.
Yes, that's a very big show, right?
Yeah.
And Mary Pura has, in the Art and Antiques on Main Street, she has hers.
Isn't there
Sam?
gonna be something about Claire Condon?
Yes, so let's see, where's Claire's at? Claire's is at.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yay.
Oh, here's some girls back, and we'll talk a little bit more in a minute about the
Isn't
Fourth
that
Friday.
pretty?
That's pretty.
Now we have, what's
This
your
one-
name,
This is
hon?
Nikki.
Okay.
This is Nikki modeling. This is one of our, the rest of these that you'll see are all new. This one, it's like a watercolor painting on a dress. I think it's so different. It's halter style, with the nice high slit in the front. Can you go ahead and do a little turn for us? I like your shoes.
Oh, isn't that cute in the back?
that's cute.
That's very cute, yeah. Very nice.
All right.
So the thing is bare backs now, right?
You do
Halters?
see a lot of that. Yeah, we do have a lot of halters. Well, yeah, actually all three of these are halter dresses. Morgan's in the nice bright green that looks beautiful on her skin. I love it. A lot of the ruching, all that gathered stuff, you see a lot of that
That's
in the
beautiful.
chiffon. There's a lot of that. And I don't know if you want to go ahead and do a little turn and we'll see what your back looks like.
Oh, aren't those
Oh,
cute
those
in the
they
back?
are.
Those backs
Yeah,
are
no, they're
really
bare back.
flattering, yeah.
And that one's got the high-low.
Okay.
No, we didn't do Macy yet. That one, you get a little fluff up your flower a little bit. It's wilting. She's got a little.
The flower needs some
Yeah.
spray on it to make it work.
There you go.
Hey, got it.
And
then-
that's a beautiful color.
Yeah, that's a nice
That's pretty.
chiffon.
That
I like
looks good
that.
on
I like
her.
that color on her.
Now that
It's
orange
softer.
is the color for this year.
Right.
A lot, and you see a lot of pink and orange combination, like the fuchsia, bright fuchsia and bright orange together. You see a lot of that. I think it started last year, but there's a lot of it this year too. We're still seeing a lot of that.
And
Now,
it
can
looks
you go
a
ahead
little
and turn
brighter
too?
on the screen than it actually is. It's a
It does
little
look pretty
tamer.
bright on the screen.
Yeah, it's a little tamer in real life.
I was
That's
gonna say,
got-
we got
that's
some
pretty
even
bad, too.
brighter than that.
Well, that looks really
in the
good.
shop.
Yeah, that is very cute.
Those are cute.
Yeah.
I like that
Thank you,
slit on that
girls. And then
one.
we've got one more with
Thank
on
you.
for each of them.
In and out of clothes, in and
Yeah,
out of,
clothes,
well,
yeah.
when
They're
you're,
fast.
when
Oh,
you're
that's
young, that's
Yeah.
nothing.
Right.
It's when you get old and it takes you.
And you
a
mess
while.
your hair up, and
Yes.
then, of course I can just.
Aw.
flip
Yeah,
mine
when
off.
you try to put them
I
on,
know.
sometimes you stumble.
Yeah.
I just flip mine off and then put it back on. No big deal on
That's
my
one way to do
hair.
Oh.
I still haven't thought of that fourth one, and Anita's gonna
Oh.
kill me.
It'll come to you tonight when you're in
In
bed
bed
sleeping.
sleeping, right.
Well, if she's
And I'll
watching,
wake
she
up.
could call in and let us know.
That's right.
Or
Our phone
James.
does work. All you have to do is call 883-7675. Just call and talk to us for a few minutes.
Let us know what we're forgetting on that art walk.
Yes, that's a good idea.
I'm sure there's more.
All you
Oh,
have
and
to do is
Judy,
look in the paper.
down at Gallery of St.
Oh,
John's,
Judy
she
says
has,
that.
I don't know who her guest is.
She's
this
always
week,
got
but she
lots
always
of stuff
has.
down there.
Yeah, and, let's see. It really bugs me that I can't think of that.
David, look in the paper.
Yeah.
Look in the paper and call us somebody.
That'll work.
But anyway, the plein air is always a lot of fun, and now that it's getting cooler and the nights are beautiful, you can sit outside at several of the galleries have tables outside that you can sit at and have a glass of wine, and they
It
all
is.
serve really good refreshments.
It really is beautiful in the evening.
Yeah.
Really, it really is.
And it'd be a nice night for a walk in the
They
in
could come
St.
in one
Genevieve.
at a
Oh,
time.
my.
Oh, here comes another one. This is beautiful.
Let them come in one at a time, and that way we'd be able to.
Takes up a little more time.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, this time Nikki's got on a long, slinky gold number. That is a gold
that's pretty.
charmeuse. With, and there you've got the gathering again in the front. It's got some beaded detail on the waistband. And that one has actually a very uneven hemline. I don't know how much you can see, but.
I noticed that when you
It's a little
walked
bit long.
in. Yeah.
There he's getting it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very, very uneven hemline all the,
Oh,
all the way
yes, it
around. If
is.
you would go ahead and turn for us, it could. And there
Oh,
you
look
go.
at
There's
that
a
cute back.
low back
Yeah.
again.
Isn't that pretty?
Nancy, tell her to stop.
Oh, I think she's okay.
That is very,
That's
very
good.
becoming.
What
Yeah.
makes
Okay.
them so really, really nice is they're nice and slender.
And tall, right.
Yeah.
She is
And
very
slender,
tall,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing
for the
looks bad on
days.
them.
No.
Okay.
And now here comes a beautiful white one.
Here
Wow.
comes
That's
Macy.
cool.
You could get married
Oh,
in this
look, you
dress.
could
That
Yeah,
is
it's
beautiful.
You
pretty,
could get
Yes.
married in that.
Yes, that
And
is
this one,
really
it's,
pretty.
I'm afraid you won't be able to see the detail probably on camera, but it's got lots and lots of beaded flowers all
Yes.
over it. Head,
Ooh, look at
like
this
top
one.
to
It's
bottom.
gorgeous,
Ooh.
yeah. It's
Top to
Let's see
got,
bottom
that
flower
one. That's
detail.
pretty.
really.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
Oh, that would make a beautiful wedding dress. Yes.
And
Yes.
it's more like it can be a simple, it doesn't have to be real formal, you know,
Right.
it's more of a.
It could be.
It's in high heels, they'll do it each time.
They like to get you.
Oh, yeah.
And now Morgan just walked in our little orange halter number. This is an orange satin. It's got just a little bit of sequin detail around the halter, and there's a little bit on the tie that's hanging down. It's
That's
kind of a
pretty.
low waist. And I can't tell what the bottom of this one's like. Is it just?
It's just,
Sure.
it's just,
That's one
Oh,
length.
my.
oh,
right
that's
around.
cute. It's got a little detail around the hip line too.
Yeah.
It almost
Oh,
looks
looks
like
like
a
two
jacket.
pieces.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it looks like two pieces.
I like
Very
those
pretty.
backs
Those
out
are
of
all
those.
three very pretty.
Those are beautiful.
Thank you. You could find
So
this
they have
and
a-
much more. Look,
They
that
have
was
a
probably
really
good,
nice
like, sew
selection.
together. All warm
Looks
tones.
good.
So if you're thinking about getting married,
That
And
white
you know,
one's
we've
beautiful.
had people shopping for class reunions, we've had people shopping for renewing their vows, we've had people shopping for the fireman's ball. I mean, it makes me happy that there's such a variety and that
Yes.
people are coming in looking for different things and
Yes.
liking, liking for different events too, because
Well,
we
that's
need more
great.
than just prom and homecoming to keep us going throughout the
Right,
year.
exactly.
Those are all beautiful. The
They
girls
are.
looked really nice in all of them.
and what's the
Nice
price
models.
range in those?
The ones
The
that
ones
you,
they're wearing right now, I don't know, Holly would have to peek in for me. I don't really remember.
See, I knew I'd ask something.
I think
like
the
this.
gold one, because the charmeuse snags very easily, and when
Right.
you hang it next to other things with beads on it, that one's not too much. I
oh,
think
it kind
that
of
one,
catches on it.
yeah, so I think that one, because if I see stuff that's got snags on it, I'm not gonna, that
Right.
one I know it's not more than
They're under
70.
$300, Sarah, that's what they are.
Well, yeah, we know they're all under 300. So the gold
glad to
one,
know
You'll
that.
have to go out
I'm
and
sure is-
peek at the prices.
Yeah, just come look for yourself. I
Yeah.
know the gold one will not be over 70. The white one's probably a bit more. That's probably over 200. And then the orange one, I'm guessing around $100 because it's not
Well, that's
super.
very
Very
pretty.
reasonable.
Yes, okay.
Oh, we tried.
And
Yes.
the girls look really,
Thank
really
you,
nice.
girls.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, girls. Thank you. Good job.
They did too, and on such short notice.
I know. They came. It was like what,
Oh,
6
these
o'clock,
ladies were almost in
5:30.
dresses tonight.
I know we had dresses that we pulled out that we were going to make you
Oh,
wear.
you've got to be joking.
I even tried Iris last week. I'm like, come on, Iris, get a dress for
Yeah,
us.
I
she
told
was
you we've got
wondering.
0 to 32, and I have pulled out a bunch of different sizes, like 16 and up, that we were going to bring in and make you girls wear for the show.
Maybe we could do that someday.
It would have took us a half an
We
hour.
would have had
for
to get you
our
early.
names
We
change.
would have had to get here earlier. Yeah.
Oh.
You have to come in the shop and get fitted, and then we'll do it together.
Yeah.
When we get our new collections in.
Yeah, well, you guys are always a joy to have on. You're
Oh,
also peppy and
And you
It's a lot
said
of fun.
you have,
Alzheimer's.
that's what I am.
For that moment, that's
have,
a senior moment.
Senior moment.
A
What do you
senior
think?
moment.
Now, help me, Holly.
I don't know.
You have, what do you call it when you fix things?
Oh, alteration.
Alter-
Thank you. My brain went dead. Alteration
That
shop.
really is bad when we keep
Yes.
thinking.
I
about
know it. You're gonna say we knew that a long time ago, Mary.
Good evening, thanks for calling. Oh, it's Pat, okay.
Okay. Okay, Pat.
Yeah, did you remember the name of the artist yet?
No,
No.
I didn't. You gonna help me?
Bless
I
you.
hope so. Is that at the Hayloft?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Okay, how about Tori Harble?
That's who it is. She is a student from Mac. That's why I probably
I
couldn't
have the
remember her
paper
name.
next to my chair.
Okay.
bless your
Well,
heart.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
as long as I'm on, let me mention one more place, and I don't know if they have anything special this
Okay.
time, but the St. John Museum is always open.
Oh,
on
yes, it is. I
4th.
forgot about that. Thank
And
you.
they have a couple pieces of artwork over there, and they have, I think they still have one of Louis Pruno's exhibits there.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, his,
It's an opportunity to go
Hindenburg?
The
and look
Hindenburg.
around a little bit. It doesn't
Hindenburg,
cost anything,
beautiful,
you
yeah.
know.
well, thank you. We should have knew you'd be the one that would call us.
You're our faithful little watcher.
Yes, I am. And hi to Sarah, and your clothes are beautiful, dear.
you, Pat.
None of them are gonna fit me, then I have no place to go.
Oh,
yes,
you can
they
make
do.
it.
Hey, Pat,
Yeah.
Pat, we're gonna have a modeling show. It's gonna be the two Mary Ann's and ours.
And Pat.
Nancy,
I
and
think
we'll
Pat's
have you,
invited.
Pat.
You just wait. We could get you in something.
Watch on television. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pat.
I forgot Don told me to tell him to get away from the television.
I was gonna suggest that, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's what he told me. I forgot.
Because I always hear on the radio when people call in and it gives the feedback. They're like, "Turn down your radio."
Yeah.
Now, see, we did have somebody call us.
Yes, yay, Pat.
I
Yes.
think Pat's the one that always calls us.
Well, we
I
got a couple other
appreciate
ones, yeah.
I'm wondering if people think that we'll make fun of them or something. We really won't.
No, we're happy to have you
They're
call
very
and
nice
ask questions.
hosts. They're
We would
Well,
just
come be on our show. We have fun.
Yes, we do.
Okay, you guys got anything else you want to talk about?
What else?
Well, I know you were talking about your tailoring and alterations. I don't know if you had any
Yes.
questions about that.
Yes.
You have a telephone number that people can call if they need alterations?
883-3100 is our number here in town.
Oh, that's an
That's the
easy
shop.
I
number.
know.
I hope so.
You
Yeah.
should all be calling.
That should be an easy number to remember.
Yes. And, you know, we've got a couch, we've got a chair. You come in, relax and, you know, we'll just.
What
let
kind
Little
of
bottles of water.
alterations do you do? Anything?
I will do whatever I need to do. If I can do it, I'll do it. So.
That's
not
really
just
a,
dresses.
that's really a nice talent. It is.
She's
very
making rock and roll pants right now.
Oh, rock and roll
Rock and
pants.
roll
What are rock and roll
Let's
pants?
hear about these.
The rock and roll.
What are
We should have
rock
brought
and roll
those in
pants?
with us.
And
Now,
for-
what are those?
For a gentleman who's in an 80s hair band, he wanted some different, just some different pants. He's worn, so we had to deconstruct a pair of jeans and put spandex lycra down the slide and up through the crotch.
It's all like rainbow
Yeah.
leopard print.
Oh,
Ripping
my.
out, fraying.
It's so much fun.
It is fun.
And then
It's
she's
nice
been
to do
fixing,
creative stuff.
she's been fixing like school uniforms.
Mhm.
She's working on 2 flower girl dresses right now.
Yes. and
Wedding
we're-
gowns.
And we have a bridesmaid who needed maternity.
Yeah, she's having a regular dress turned into a maternity
Maternity
dress.
dress.
Oh, now that's,
Lord.
Yes. So we just kind of.
So Holly is the wonder worker.
Yes. And she's a perfectionist.
She tries.
I will attest to that. Like, she will not let something go out the door if it's not to her perfect standards. It's true. Like, no, she does really good work. Like, I'm not just saying that.
I'm gonna bring a project out because I know what I want done to it.
Where's
I
the-
can't do it because I'm illiterate when it comes to how to work a sewing machine or anything like that. Nothing. I have a sister who can sew and do anything. She can quilt, she can make quilted jackets, everything imaginable. I can't, I can cook. I can cook good.
Oh, boy, cook is
she
good.
can
That's a good
Cook is good.
that's
Yeah,
a good talent to have.
I made banana
Can't be-
bread the other
You
day.
can't be in your kitchen with no clothes.
Without skirt.
You can
might
cook,
get
but it
burned.
don't look too good.
So
You
you
might
can come
get
get a
burned.
gorgeous dress from us, and then you can just, just dress up just to feel fabulous while you're cooking. Maybe pretend like you've got your own cooking show. Or
Maybe we could do a cooking
cooking
show.
for the stars. Yeah.
I think you should.
Oh, Lord, help.
She can make you a fabulous apron.
I know.
Yes.
I'll add sequins.
I know.
And then she'd open the oven and they'd all melt.
Yeah, that's
All of a sudden you go, oh, Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Or Halloween's coming up. You have a
that's
special
right.
costume in mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Mhm, yeah.
Yep.
I already have people saying, oh, I want, superhero something, or,
She's done a Marilyn Monroe
oh
before.
my gosh, I dragged Marilyn Monroe.
Oh,
We
I
should
didn't-
bring him on. That was fabulous.
Yeah, it was,
And,
that would be lots of fun. We should have a costume show of stuff you've
I was
done.
You know
gonna
what?
say,
That would be neat.
that would be really
Before-
neat.
Halloween.
Halloween, why don't you do that? We can book you and have,
hilarious, wouldn't it?
I would love to do it.
oh, that would be
Halloween
fun. That
special.
would be fun.
Well, and we want to take one of our, like cheaper dresses or just plain things that, was.
Bride of Frankenstein.
Well, we want to spill a bunch of blood on it, so it's like Stephen King's Carrie, like with the
Oh,
pig blood.
Stephen King,
In
he's
case
really.
anybody wants to be
Oh, I
Carrie
think
for
that
Halloween.
would be super for you girls coming in with costumes. I do.
And we've got one dress that I've been working on for a long time, but Holly doesn't want me to finish it. And it's got googly eyes all over the top of it.
Oh my, oh, you gals have to come in
She
with
thinks it's
those.
horrible.
All googly eyes.
Googly eyes
That's
all
all
over
it
the
is.
top. And
Oh, you
I
have to
think
come
it's
in
great.
with those.
I would totally wear something like that. I don't know where, but
But I think that would be a super idea. That would be fun. You girls work on that. And we'll have you come in
now
and
what do we
October.
step into now?
Yes.
You
We
should
have
seen
you-
us trying to get here today. Like, what are we doing? It was chaos.
But I think that would be really neat.
Wow.
I have a clown suit somebody can wear. I made.
You should
I
wear
have-
it.
Should wear it.
I
I
have,
might
Girls
just
have
do
to
that.
dress up too.
I have every kind of costume imaginable. I have a rat costume, California raisin.
Oh my gosh.
These are all from the variety show that Valley used to put
They ought
on.
to
missed
do that
that.
again. That was
Oh,
so
we
great.
used to have a ball.
That's what
And,
inspired me. from an early age.
Did it really?
That sparked my love of all things theater. Was that
When we had, when Barney and Baby Bop was so popular, well, we had Hilda Krensley make a Baby Bop and Barney costume, and I was Marnie. Well, it was fine,
I think it'd be
except
great.
that these outfits had so much stuffing in them, you
Oh,
almost
you'd
feel like
sweat
you
buckets.
were, well, no, it wasn't only the sweating, it was you claustrophobic, because when you would try to get into it, and all this filling, and
like you're getting a big hug that doesn't
Yeah.
go away?
And my girlfriend, I talked my girlfriend, I think that's why I don't have any friends anymore. I used to talk my girlfriends into doing stuff with me in these things. And she was Baby Bop, well, she almost passed out. Because by the time she got her body into that Baby Bop and her head and up, it was already.
Oh, my gosh.
And she said, "Don't ask me to wear it anymore, Mary Ann." I
Oh.
said, "I won't."
Well, you're nice anyway.
Yeah.
Just wear the costume without the face.
Well, you had to have the face because,
Yeah, I guess so.
but it was so much fun. Those were memories that no one can take away from you. And
I
And those
still
shows
remember
were
things
all
that I
great.
still remember particular things that I saw on those variety shows that
they were
stuck
just,
with me. How many years later?
oh my Lord, it's been a good
I was in
25,
grade
30
school, I
years
think.
ago.
Right.
Yeah.
You should have costumes too from when we went,
Oh, yeah.
when we were room
We
mothers.
were room mothers. We were the first room mothers, I think, to dress up for
Yeah, I
Halloween.
think so.
And Thanksgiving and stuff for our kids.
We always did.
That's awesome.
And, well,
Because I was Pocahontas one time.
yeah, for Thanksgiving.
I had the big
yeah.
braids and the Indian.
So.
We
And then
always
I
had a
played,
ball.
Easter Bunny and
Oh,
Santa
my
Claus
goodness.
Oh,
for
you did.
25 years. for
I was an elf
wrestles
for
and-
Santa Claus.
Yeah, oh my
There you
God.
go.
But we used to
had
have
a
a ball.
ball, we really did. And you know what, people don't realize how much fun you can have in costumes.
Well, I still think I got my clown.
I
think I've got
realize.
my clown
I dress
costume.
up every possible opportunity. I'm not gonna lie.
I used to dress up
I
like
make
a
up
witch
excuses to
and
dress
sit in my living room with my.
I know.
Oh,
And
well.
your kids thought you were nuts.
Yeah, well, they always do it. Oh,
But the kids enjoyed that.
oh, I know, they do, and they really do. But
I know one day one kid came to the house with she had a witch outfit on, and my daughter had a cat at that time, and she come back in the house, and after she had been out trick or treating, she come back and she said, "Mama," I said, "What?" "The witch ran off with my cat."
Was it a black
And
cat?
the little girl picked up the cat.
and took it with her.
We never did see the cat again.
Well, she probably thought that was her treat.
My.
We
Oh,
never did see the cat. She said, "Oh my goodness, the witch picked up my cat."
oh,
That's unusual.
but that's what's fun.
But we had so much fun. I was kind of glad it was gone, but
Oh,
I've been thinking about dressing up in costume, something different every day of October while we're open. That'd be fun.
yes.
I'm telling you, I'm always just
80s the other
looking
day.
for. Well, that's just part of my.
yeah, but
Sometimes you can't tell that I'm not dressing up.
I think it'd be nice to have a Halloween show.
Yeah, it would. People come in and we give them treats if they would
Yeah.
come in.
Yeah.
So
Come in
we'll
dressed
we'll
so
work on that.
I like that
Get some
idea.
costumes
Interesting. Oh, I have
and get you
geisha.
some. And
That's
Geisha.
right. You and Carly did matching geishas, didn't you?
Good. I was geisha gone wrong. Never mind.
but I think that would be really neat.
And the wig and everything.
I didn't know. I can't remember.
I don't even know if I got my clown wig. Somebody borrowed it. I hope I still got it.
I've got some wigs too.
Well,
I do too.
thank you very much for being our guest tonight.
Very welcome.
And if you want to come back for any other kind of show, feel
Yeah, if
free
you
to.
just-
Halloween magic.
Thank
Yes,
you.
we'd be happy to have you.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
these are lovely.
Well,
Thank
I
you.
think it would just be great.
And now, Iris, you tell us what's coming up.
Okay, on the 12th of September, we have Mary Pura, and she's going to be talking about the plein air.
Oh, good.
That's going to be at the end of September. It starts the 28th, and the awards will be given on the 5th of October, which is on a Friday. I think it's Friday night. Saturday.
That's sad.
Okay,
No, that's
whatever.
Friday. That is
Anyway,
Friday.
it's the 5th.
That's a Friday.
And then the show ends on the 7th, so it's probably Saturday evening. Might be Friday night.
So she's coming with us.
And that will be at the Barnwood and Bedpost over in the gallery where we have our art hanging, where the art guild has their art hanging.
Oh, that
And they'll
reminds
be
me.
getting the awards.
Let me-
Sure,
Wait a
what's up?
minute. Is Bedpost and Barnwood gonna stay there
For a year.
Yes,
for a year? Okay.
it'll be there. And the art guild will be there probably for a while too.
Okay.
We'll find out in a while. Okay, and then at the end of September, right before the Promenade des Arts, which is the 80th anniversary, James Wooldridge is going to be on. He's our guild president, and he's going to talk a little bit. I think somebody else will probably come with him, but I don't know who yet. He's going to talk about the Promenade, and we have some really good artists that were Joe Jones, Amy Swike, and here I am with another name I cannot remember. But anyway, there's three.
Get the paper out, Pat.
There's three artists that are going to be featured. It'll be in the advertisement. And then in October, we're going to have Martin Toma. And for that program, if anyone in the audience has any questions, we would like you to, he's our city administrator. So if you have any questions that you would like to know about the city, you can drop them off at the city hall, and we'll have a box there for them. And we'll probably start that maybe the mid-September, and you can put your questions in the box.
And
And
ask 'em.
he
And
can,
sign them.
yeah, well, you can sign them, or if you really, really don't want to, we will not mention your name on the air if you do not want it mentioned. But I think there's a lot of questions that people have, and they just don't really want to ask. You know, they don't,
City meeting.
yeah, at a meeting, or maybe they wouldn't want to call us and ask them. So if we have the questions beforehand, he can have the answers ready
That's
for
a very
you.
good idea. And can I interject that Martin is also in the play this weekend?
Oh, is he really?
Yes, and he's wonderful.
Well,
He's
great.
quite the thespian.
Okay, so there you go. You can see him in the play this coming
Yeah.
weekend, so that's great. And then I think Jack Dunsey's going to be on about Heritage Days for one program. So we have a lot of things coming up that is very informative. And if there's anything that anyone out there wants to promote, or if you have a new business or an old business where you need a little encouragement to the city of St. John or the people of St. John, we have a pretty good size following. Surprisingly, we are surprised at the numbers. He's supposed to give them to us, but he never has.
Oh,
I think people just want to see what we're gonna do, Billy.
well, I don't know if anyone knew that, there's a book club in St. Genevieve now that I
Right.
just joined.
Oh,
At
you
the-
joined that,
I
did you?
I didn't, I was not a reader. But I have to say, this month, we're reading The Great Gatsby and Gone by Sundown, and I am thoroughly enjoying The Great Gatsby. Really, really like this book, and our next meeting is October 4th. So if anyone's read that and wants to join us, it's Thursday, October 4th at the St. John Winery at 7 p.m., I think they are.
Oh, they have them in the evenings?
Mhm. Yeah. And and people bring, different people bring treats, and there's wine. And
How many belong to that now?
I think last time, I'm trying to picture where people were sitting now, maybe about 10 to 12 were
Well, that's
there.
a good number.
It's nice,
yeah.
and you get a good conversation going, and I'm sure not everyone will be at every meeting, it's depending on how
And you
schedules
discussed
are.
the book that you read and
Yeah.
what you liked and didn't
Yes,
like.
the first book we read, 50 Shades of Grey. That was a very
Oh,
interesting
I heard a lot
conversation.
of things about that book.
I have to say, I don't think anyone that was there really liked it. And I actually texted one of the girls last night and said, told her I was how much I had finished of The Great Gatsby, and I said, this book is like poetry. My brain is so happy now. It's so much
Oh, that's
nicer
another
to
thing that
read.
goes on in town too, is the poetry down at the Bolton House
Yeah,
on the
I
fourth
just
Friday.
heard about that.
Right, and I actually read a couple of my poems at the last fourth Friday.
And I heard that, I'm trying to remember who I talked to, was gonna do it this next time.
So if anybody out there writes poetry and, or have some hidden away, like mine's been back in the cobwebs for 20-something years, and I drug some out and brought it and read it.
I used to go to those
Got
in
a good
college.
reception, yeah. So that's another thing that you can do, and it's open mic every 15 minutes. Your
Really?
5 minutes, I think, limit on the length of the poem, but most of them are quicker than that.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I always say, if you're in St. Genevieve and you're bored, there's something wrong.
Right.
There's too many things going on, and,
There is much more than most people realize.
yeah,
There
and then
is.
people don't realize what all goes on in this town, and how talented. We have some of the most talented people.
There is a lot of talent
Yes.
in this
There
town.
is, very much so.
It's impressive.
That's why we're trying to bring it all out, so we want everybody to let us know so we can bring them on.
Right,
Right.
We appreciate it. Maybe you should have people bring their poetry on your show sometime.
Well, that would be cool, too.
You can open the show with one of yours.
I think they should all dress in black, the black berets.
The berets, yeah.
Beat
I've
colors.
got a lot of hats that my mom said I've been tempted to wear. She had the cutest hats.
Or like the little
She
fascinators
always
now that
wore
everybody
them.
wears.
Yes.
Those fascinators are really popular right now.
Is that a type of hat or something?
It's those little mini hats that they were all over the royal wedding, and so now they're kind of everywhere. We had to wear them at my sister's wedding, and I thought it would be ridiculous, but they were actually really cute, and it was lots of fun. And so now I have several of them. And I know I've seen
What are they, a
little.
small hat? or
They
what?
are. They're
You know?
They're usually kind of sculptural in nature.
Didn't her sister, didn't she wear,
Was it birds?
yes.
Birds.
Yeah, she had
Birds in her
these
hair.
things all, I thought, oh my lord.
Oh, for the royal wedding, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That was not what I was thinking.
Yeah, my sister likes birds on her head. Yeah, we did have one of the girls she had a bird. It was maybe it was a hat with a bird wearing a hat. I don't know. It was some kind of, but it was
Some
pretty
kind of fun
awesome. though.
thing, huh?
Yeah, it was different. I like that. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Bye,
Actually, all the
girls. Thank
guests.
you.
Did you get your phone?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, all of you, for being on with us tonight.
Yeah, we enjoyed you.
Thank you.
You guys look so beautiful. Aww.
We're still
So-
here.
They did very well.
She's
Really
sneaking along the wall so
appreciate it.
nobody sees her. So tune in for our next show, and
And if you want to watch a rerun, tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock or at 1 o'clock, you can watch it on Channel 98.
right, or you can go to stgentv.com and click on videos on demand, pull down, it'll be a pull down, and clicks on what's new, and you can pick your week that you want to watch.
But people say they've been having trouble
Oh, really? I
getting
don't.
I did have trouble
Oh, yeah.
2
Did
weeks
you?
ago
Did
watching,
you?
but I know Don was having somebody work on it.
Oh, okay, on the
So
stream.
yeah, on
Yeah.
the streaming. I haven't tried the video on demand.
Yeah, the video on demand, every time I've ever clicked on it, it's worked. And I noticed on a bunch of them, I was going like this, scratching, and it looks like I'm so nervous, but, yeah, I wasn't nervous, I had a
She's not
rash.
I
nervous,
tend to do
Kendall,
this.
right?
with
I
my
had
chair.
a
I tend to
very
spin
bad
it.
rash, which I got back again, but anyway.
Oh.
yeah. Anyway, I wasn't nervous, but it looks
Yeah,
like it.
my husband tells me every once in a while I start coughing.
Oh, well. Can't
Or
help
we
that,
laugh
can
too
we?
much.
I know, or we
Laugh
laugh
too
too loud, or we act too silly.
We're just absolutely
Oh, well.
natural. We don't have any script.
We're just having fun.
Yes,
right.
yes.
So we've been on over a year now and had a lot of nice guests and informative, very informative programs. So if you watch some of our back episodes, you can find Parkinson's, you can find the city Dick Reminer was on. We had, my goodness, just
I remember Bob Mueller with the
Bob
chair.
Mueller has, and
has
I
very
asked him if he
interesting
would do
stuff
it
on there.
again, and he will. And the Master Gardeners were on, and the Down syndrome people.
Lorraine's
And the
name.
art guilds, and Shirley Clump with her Vincentian kids. And what's her, Alana Fox. She manages a store out
Oh,
there.
she manages the store, that's right, I was gonna say,
And-
I heard
Oh,
that
I
name.
don't know.
Yeah, and Cody Tees and Jason Schott. So we've had a lot of very, very informative programs, so.
And then the funny part was when we were on a year, we thought nobody remembered.
Oh,
And we were.
We were sitting here
we
crabbing
were
about it.
Well, maybe just a little bit.
Fussing about it a little
Just
bit.
a
Nobody
bit.
And then
remembers.
all of a sudden, in they walked with a cake and ice cream
Balloons and
and
noisemakers and
noisemaker and
hats.
hats.
oh, and we were probably working.
So we ate our words.
Yes, we did.
And we ate the good cake too.
Yes.
It was very sweet of
So,
them.
anyway.
So thank you all, and we will see you in 2 weeks. So,
That will be on the 26th. Oh, whoops, I'm off.
No.
The 12th. I'm rushing my life away.
don't
No.
rush it.
On the 12th, no, we won't, because we might not be here
That's
then.
right.
We might be.
So Don,
for
we
that.
remembered everything tonight. So now you can take and put us away.
And thanks everyone for watching us.
There, look at that.
He
For a watch party. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you can come right
We should do
here.
that at our shop since we're open.
I didn't even think about that.
Or you can come
As long
right
as we
here
can
and
get
sit and
it.
watch us and
Yeah, you can watch it
live and
live.
eat. Yeah.
Are we boring, Nancy?
She loves you guys.
Okay, what about you, Rhonda?
Well, yeah, I think you're very.
But I really think that would be a good idea to have a Halloween show.
I think you should do it.
Now is this off?
Yeah, I think so.